I've been using the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7 for a while now, and Samsung has made some genuinely helpful improvements over last year's model. But is it worth buying in a world with the Motorola Razr Ultra? Let's take a deeper look. If this video is helpful to you, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support my work and I would appreciate that support. Right off the bat, the most noticeable change is that gorgeous new cover screen. Samsung finally followed Motorola's lead here, making it wrap around the cameras instead of that awkward cutout we had before. It looks much more modern and premium now. The phone itself is also slightly thinner at 6.5mm when unfolded, compared to 6.9mm on the Z Flip 6. It's not a dramatic difference, but when you're holding it, there's definitely a more refined feel to the whole device. The build quality feels solid too. I never worried about the hinge giving out or anything breaking during normal use. Now, the displays are pretty solid overall. The main 6.9-inch screen gets plenty bright at 2600 nits for most situations, though I did notice that it struggled a bit in really harsh sunlight. The resolution is 1080p, which some might say is low for a phone at this price point, but honestly, I never found myself wanting more detail or sharpness. Performance-wise, Samsung went with their own Exynos 2500 chip instead of the top-tier Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, but I really have no complaints when it comes to performance. Everything runs smoothly, gaming is solid, and multitasking never felt sluggish. Sure, the Snapdragon 8 Elite does do better in benchmarks, but in real-world use, I had no complaints with how the Exynos 2500 performed. Battery life got a nice bump with the larger 4300 mAh battery. I consistently get through a full day of moderate to heavy use, though don't expect this to be a 2-day phone. The charging is decent at 25 watts wired, though I wish it was faster like some other flagship phones. It supports 15-watt Qi 2 charging speeds, but it doesn't have the magnets for Qi 2 accessories. The camera setup is where I have some mixed feelings. The two-camera system works fine. There's a 50-megapixel main camera and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, which capture nice, colorful shots with good detail in most lighting conditions. Low lighting performance is respectable too, but I really wish Samsung would add a telephoto lens at this price point. Digital zoom just isn't the same, and you definitely lose quality when you start zooming in. That said, that's a problem for all flip-style phones. Even the Motorola Razr Ultra, which is more expensive, doesn't have a telephoto camera. The software experience is classic Samsung with One UI 8. If you're familiar with Galaxy phones, you'll feel right at home. The cover screen interface is still somewhat limited compared to what you can do on the main screen, but it covers the basics well with customizable widgets. Here's the thing though, the competition has gotten really tough. The Motorola Razr Ultra offers better cameras, brighter displays, and flagship performance, though it does cost a little more. On the flip side, the standard Motorola Razr offers similar functionality for less money, even if it's not quite as polished. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 finds itself in an interesting middle ground. It's a solid refinement over last year's model in areas like design, battery life, and performance. If you're already in Samsung's ecosystem or prefer their camera tuning and software approach, this is definitely a worthy upgrade. It may not be the absolute best flip phone you can buy, but it strikes a nice balance of features and refinement that make it easy to recommend. You can get the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7 for yourself using the link in the description. Thanks again for watching this video, and again, please like and subscribe if it was helpful to you. My name is Christian, and I'll see you next time.